What's going on, backpackers? Dave here with Off Grid. I'm at the backpacking, hiking, camping, and gear, and it's TCT Redemption time, baby. Let's go. Look who's joining me. Got Edgar over yonder. He's back again. And Melissa will be joining us in a hot second. She just hit the bathroom. Going in the same route this year as last year. I got the whole frozen look over here to smack my glasses with the bandana or crow. Woo! Woohoo!
Good to be from Alabama. Roll Tide!
But going in the same direction. This is Hermit Gulch behind me here. I'm going to throw the umbrella up in a hot second. So we were right at the start right here after about a mile of an approach trail. So we're going to be going basically straight up from here. But this is the official start. Same deal as last year, but I ended up booking an extra day and I landed the Parsons Landing campsite. So really excited about that. Got an extra day to get it done. Probably what I should have done last year and didn't get a chance to. So looking forward to getting it done this year. So join us on this adventure as we hit up the Trans Catalina Trail for yet another year. There she is, out of the bathroom already. Yep. You know her. It's Melissa, the unlikely hiker.
The woman, the legend. The one that hikes with no shoes.
The woman, myth, and legend.
Yeah, no, myth is right.
All the way out here from upstate New York. Great to see you again. Last time I saw you was in...
and ferries?
Planes, trains.
Planes, and ferries.
And ferries. Planes, trains, ferries. Yeah, coming out all the way from New York State. Last time I saw her was in the Smokies, so great to see her again. And we are ready. We're just cameling up and getting ready for this trail. Made it to mile 2 already. Where was 1? I don't know. All right, so in that last shot right there, got the port already. Let me flip you around again. I'm right in there. Might not be able to see it, but we've got a huge cruise boat. Probably a weekender. I think it's a Carnival line. That's in port for who knows how long. A night for the weekend. But I figured I'd also show you some footage of me huffing and puffing up the hillside. It's all glam shots, right? Of all the other hikers. We gotta focus on embracing the suck, right? Got to focus on the tough times as well. All right, so we got temps. Reading on my thermo drop over here. I think upper 70s. I'm not sure if it's picking up the body heat. Supposedly it was going to be only a high of like 74, somewhere around there today. To me, it definitely feels a little bit hotter. And for the rest of the trip, I think it's going to rise a little bit. We're going to get into the low 80s. So pretty similar to last year. I'd imagine we'll get into the low 50s at night, maybe possibly the lowest in the upper 40s, but probably won't get down that low. Hopefully not, because I got my summer gear. All right, I made it to the top. You can still see the port over here. Way to go, guys. Woohoo! Made it to the top of the first big push on day 1. Awesome, awesome. Oh, let me show you this sign over here again. The warning bison are right over yonder way is definitely something that you want to heed caution to. You want to make sure that you're staying safe when you're out there. Last year, actually, I brought bear spray. This year, I didn't bring it, so kind of risking it a little bit. I don't think bear spray would really do anything anyway, but I always like having just that little bit extra security when we're out there. So at the top of the first big push here, we're going to get over to our lunch spot in probably about a mile or so. It's a little bit later in the day than when I started last year. I don't know if I told you guys, but we ended up missing our boat by just a minute or two when we got over to San Pedro. So we actually had to go to the Long, what's it called? The Long Beach port in order to catch that one. So we were able to catch that one. It was actually standby. If we didn't catch that one, we would have had to have waited an additional hour on top of that. So we were able to catch that one, and only ended up starting about an hour later, so not too much worse, but we're definitely going to be getting into camp a little bit later than I did last year. So next footage you'll see is probably us stuffing our faces. I've got a quicker lunch this time around, but I'll let you know about that once we stop for lunch. All right, there we go into Jurassic Park. I mean the area where there's bison. Got a little fenced-in area over here, which seems open, but probably not large enough for a bison to get through, or me with my umbrella. Hold on, let me retract it. All right, here we go at the lunch spot. Got my Scoopy. I'm gonna be doing a liquid lunch with some powder. I'm the powder guy. If you need some powders, just hit me up. All right, we're all done with lunch. Got it all wrapped up and past the spot last year where I had my POTS incident. So I still have some amazing views here. I forgot about this section over here, but it's really nice. Just following at the back of the pack right now. That spot up there where they have a little covered picnic bench is where another YouTuber had a run-in with some bison, but I want to keep that a secret. That's a little spoiler alert if you know and follow this YouTuber. But that person's going to be joining us on day number 3 and then completing the last loop of the trail with us, so the last 14. So stay tuned to see who that special guest is in a little bit. Okay, made it into camp. We're at campsite number 5 at Blackjack this year. Again, apologies I didn't shoot that much. That back half really kicks your butt on day 1.
Oh yeah.
We did, yeah?
You
agree?
Savage.
Even for me, that was an intense.
Even for Quadzilla over here. Yeah. So I think we're just gonna chill. Gonna grab our camp spots. So yeah, daylight's dipping fast, and we found out when we got here that there's no water that's on at the campsite. So we did get a little trail magic though. We got a few jugs that were left over, so no rinsing off tonight, but it's gonna be great that we have some extra because we were running pretty low. So great to have some water. But yeah, not a lot of daylight left. We're just gonna crash pretty quick, and I'll see y'all in the morning.
See ya.
Good morning on day 2. We're just waking up a little bit later. Today it's about 7:30. Kind of got up off and on. Thought I heard a bison kind of hoofing at me last night, just a couple times, and then he kind of bailed. But we're just gonna do a really quick breakfast. Only got down to about 64 last night, or 58. Actually, yeah, no, current temp is 64, and I got down to about 58 last night. So really not that cold, but my enlightened equipment didn't really keep me super warm. Was kind of expecting that, but just threw on an extra layer and that was fine. So showed you a little bit of camp. I'm going to swing you around right now and show you a little bit more. This is Blackjack. Last year I camped like right up over to the left beyond those folks. There's a few more campsites down the way. Maybe I'll show you on a future trip if I ever come back again. And this is us over here at campsite number 5. We got Edgar's Lanshan 1. Melissa's rocking the amazing X-Made 2. I should say the amazingly popular, but the jury's still out for me. And over here I've got the Gossamer Gear the 1, which is getting really dusty and dirty, so I definitely need to wash this thing down, or at least wipe it down. We're getting a lot of dust spots over here. Yeah, we got everything packed up over here. Already hitting the trail. If you remember from my last video series on this, oh, by the way, if you haven't checked it out, head on over, check it out. But we're just doing a short 2-mile jaunt over to the airport. I'm gonna have some lunch this time. Actually, I skipped it last year, but this year I'm like, I'm gonna go in for it. And let's see what they got over there before we have to do a crazy descent of about 6 miles. So I'll check back in with you at the airport or just after. Morning.
Morning.
All right, so we got the airport is right over here in the distance, and the northern section of the island is the far peak over there. And that's where we'll be doing the final loop over to Parsons Landing. On the approach, it's right up there. Almost there. I don't think I showed this last time, but here is the eating area for the airstrip. Airstrip is like right beyond this building right here. We're gonna go in and see what kind of food they got. Meals have arrived. Got my shoes off already too down here.
Oh, smart.
I got the buffalo meat burger, but also blue cheese style because I love that.
Yeah.
Edgar, what'd you get?
I got 2 bacon breakfast scrambles.
My lord.
This will be fuel for the rest of the day, hopefully.
Double dose. And Melissa went with the...
It's the buffalo meat. It's not the basic burger. Whatever. It's a basic burger.
Classic. Yeah.
Classic. Thank you. Yes. With a ranch salad.
Right on. So far, I'm loving the salad. Trying to get the veggies down first before we get the grease slop in there. But it looks pretty clean, so
Yeah.
about to enjoy this lunch before we head back out for the final 6. All right, we're back out on trail. Just had a fantastic lunch, and I'm back at the spot right now behind me over here where I saw the bison last year. Kind of bummed because we keep seeing the landmines everywhere, but have yet to see the bison on trail. Maybe it's just a little too hot for them this year, but at this point last year I saw one just taking a drink right over here. So more so bummed for Melissa. I was able to catch an island fox real quick just on trail yesterday. I'm not sure if I got any video of it, but this is a popular spot, I'd say, for the bison to come and take a drink, and still nothing this year. Hopefully we'll...
Where's the bison?
There he goes, hashtag where's the bison. So hopefully we can get Melissa to see a couple. Edgar too, because I think he's been looking to see one. I don't think he's seen one out in the wild yet. So okay, we got Little Harbor right in there, and that's where we're headed for tonight. So as you can tell, we got a lot of descent to go. Are you ready for this descent?
Oh yeah, of course I am. I don't mind downhill.
Savage. So I didn't know this last year, but this little piece right here is called Whale's Tail, and we're going to be in this little cove to the right, but there's additional sites over to the left too, and that Whale's Tail kind of splits it in between. Making our way into Lone Harbor, I believe it's called. I always get it confused with Little Harbor. I think it's Lone Harbor. My favorite campsite so far. We'll see what Parsons Landing brings, but so far this is my favorite. All right, definitely up higher than last year. Last year I was right over there, and that's definitely the primo spot. We're up a little bit higher here at campsite 15. Probably a little bit more exposed as well, so yeah, you can see 15 up here. And we're probably closer to Whale's Tail, so we're trying to get out there, and then we'll jump in the water before hosing off, showering, and having some dinner.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's right. Doing a little camp laundry with Melissa the Unlikely Hiker.
Yes.
That's how we do it.
It's unlikely because I don't usually wash my clothes.
See if I can punch in post, but right above the porta-johns right there is our first bison sighting. I'm gonna try to get in some additional footage here for you guys. This is crazy, but because of all of the water we got over the winter time and possibly a hurricane recently, this whole beach It's kind of cut into this year. We got a big dune over on that side, on the far side there, but this was literally like straight out last year. I was at that campsite back there, campsite 11. I still think it's the best one. But man, we got a lot of water damage on the beach this year. This one's for you, Cowman. This is my redneck genius beach chair with the gossamer gear and trekking pole and bungee hack. There you go. All right, that's gonna do it for night number 2. We had a great day. I always love this day because you end up just going downhill for the most part for a decent part of the last half of the day. Had some great food at the airport, and now we're just enjoying a quick fire. Got a couple bundles. It's not too cold just yet. It always tends to drop, and it's not too windy. So again, hopefully it's going to be another perfect night. But thanks so much for watching this one. I think this is going to be a 2-parter, so I'm going to, I got my hood right in the way. I'm going to stop this one right here. If you want to see the second part of this series, make sure you hit subscribe. And if you already subscribed, thanks so much for being a part of this community. A lot of people are getting their drink on over here at camp and feeling pretty good if you hear them in the background. But thanks again so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Savage.
Not your savage, Joe. Wait, where did I come up with that?
That's for you, snack box. Melissa, hurry up. God, you're eating up my memory. Really happy to power through that this year. We still got some amazing views as I almost slip and fall. That's staying in the video, by the way.